Don't try to be a people pleaser. Don't try to sit here and make sure that everybody finds you attractive, because not everybody's gonna like you. Not everybody's gonna find you attractive. Not everybody's gonna be very fond of you. You know, like, not everybody's gonna want to be around you, and you're just gonna have to learn to not please everybody. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. The topic for today's video is going to be how to be more confident. So I just want to go ahead and start off by saying make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Now let's go ahead and get into it. So first of all, confidence is a mindset. It's definitely a mindset that you have to make for yourself. You have to make yourself believe and know that you are confident. You have to fake it until you make it, and that's exactly what I did. So let me just go ahead and give y'all a little bit of backstory. All throughout middle school, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, I was extremely insecure, guys. I was very insecure. I was very insecure about my face, my body, literally everything. I was very insecure about everything. And I would constantly go online and I would see these very beautiful girls and I would constantly compare myself to them, and I'd be like, she's so pretty, she looks so good, she looks like this, her body looks like this, she looks so amazing, and this and that and the third. And I would basically tear myself down just to uplift these women. And honestly, if you are the type of person that does that, that's definitely a habit that you're going to have to break. You're definitely going to have to get yourself out of that mindset, because it's not a good mindset at all. It's not healthy, and it doesn't uplift you in any way at all whatsoever. So now let me tell you guys how I got myself out of that mindset. We're not always going to be feeling extremely happy and confident, because, you know, we're humans. We all have emotions and we all express our emotions in different ways. So yes, there are going to be some times where I still do feel insecure, but for the most part, I'm not. And it took me a while to get like this. It honestly really took me a while to get like this. This was not a mindset that I just developed overnight. It definitely took about a good, I'd say about a good year or two. I just want to start off by saying faking it until you make it is the best way. And basically how you do that is you'll walk around and you'll pretend like you're confident. And honestly, I do definitely want to say this. Do not go around telling everybody that you're insecure. Do not go around and tell everybody that you are insecure. That is not a good thing to do at all. And I feel like that does not give you a good look either, because I feel like if you go around and you constantly complain about how you look or how you feel about yourself, I feel like it's going to get to a point where some people, they're not going to feel bad for you at all. They're just going to use that against you. And that's exactly why you shouldn't go around and tell everybody how you feel about yourself. And there's a lot of people out here who feed off negativity. So if you sit here and you're like, I'm so insecure, I hate myself, I'm so ugly, I'm so this and that and the third, these people, they're gonna be sitting here and they're gonna pretend like they care, and they're gonna console you, and they're gonna be like, no, you're not, you're so beautiful, you're not that at all. But deep down inside, they're gonna feel better about themselves. And then it's also another thing how people that go online that are seen as unattractive, because, you know, beauty is subjective. You may not find them attractive, or you and your friend may not find them attractive, but there's obviously other people that find them attractive. But anyways, there could be people online that could post about how they love their self and how they find their self to be so beautiful and so attractive, and they might not fit the beauty standard that, you know, America or the world in general has created. So, you know, there'll obviously be a whole bunch of hate comments about the person, talking about their body or talking about how they look. Or it could be somebody who's attractive. They could sit here and make a video about how they appreciate how they look, and there could be people in the comments hating on them, trying to humble them or trying to make them feel bad about themselves. The point that I'm trying to make here is that at the end of the day, the only opinion that matters on you is yours. Do not sit here and be worried about what the next person has to say about you, because that's just going to hinder you from your growth as a person. Because that's something that I struggled with, and to this day I still do struggle with it, honestly. Worrying about what other people say or what they may think of me, I sometimes do worry about that. Honestly, I do. I used to worry about it way more when I was younger, but now I don't worry about it as much, but I still do worry about it. And I'm still working on learning to not care about what other people say and what other people think. But it's like sometimes some things people can say, it can really get to me and it can really hurt my feelings, honestly. But I'm good at hiding that. I'll sit here and act like it doesn't bother me at all, like, oh, like, okay, that doesn't mean anything to me. But I mean, at the end of the day, Again, the only opinion on you that matters is yours. But yeah, basically sit here and act like you're confident and fake it until you make it, and eventually you will be confident. And some things that I definitely recommend that helped me gain confidence is telling positive affirmations to yourself. Do not constantly sit here and tell yourself, I'm so ugly, I don't matter, I'm so pathetic, I'm so this and that and the third. If you constantly spit out negativity about yourself, you're going to reflect that. You're going to get that back. But if you sit here and you actually look at yourself in the mirror and you tell yourself, I'm so pretty, I'm so important, I'm loved, I'm this and that and the third, and you just sit here and tell yourself all these positive affirmations, you will eventually start to believe it and you will start to feel better about yourself. So basically, back when I was in middle school, it all started in 5th grade. I used to get body shamed for how skinny I am, and it really affected me a lot. Like, it affected me bad. And then on top of that, there would be some people that didn't find me attractive at the time, and they would say rude stuff about my appearance. And you know, hearing this stuff as a young girl, it can really affect you. Like, it can affect you really bad to the point where you can start to feel bad about yourself. And that's exactly what happened to me. I started to feel really insecure about myself. I didn't love myself. I didn't love how I looked, and I just felt horrible. I felt really horrible, and it's like, it's crazy because a lot of the people who body shamed me at the time, it would be some of the people I was friends with, and it's like, it's really crazy because it's like, even your own friends can sit here and say that stuff about you, and they didn't even realize how much it hurt my feelings. Because I remember it all started off in 5th grade, where they would constantly, you know, talk about like, oh my gosh, Lamaya, your legs are so skinny, you're so skinny. And I remember there was this girl we didn't like at the time, and they would compare me to her, and they would be like, you have the same legs as her, y'all are both so skinny, and this and that and the third. And at the time, they could have probably thought that they were joking around, but it really actually affected me, and it hurt my feelings a lot. And I remember this one day, one of my friends in 5th grade, she decided to call me Skinny Minnie. And at the time, I got so offended by it. Like, now, if somebody was to call me that now, I wouldn't really care. Like, it's whatever. But when I was younger, though, it hurt my feelings because, you know, like, that's when I started to become really insecure about my body. So when she sat here and called me that, I was like, I got so defensive. I was like, don't call me that. 6th grade was definitely one of the worst years of middle school for me because, I mean, well, first of all, I did have good memories in 6th grade, but there was also like the bad parts too. Back when I was in 6th grade, it was like a combination. So there was people that found me attractive, you know, like there was boys that liked me and boys that found me attractive, and there was girls that found me attractive, and they would compliment me and call me pretty. You know, like I was even asked out a few times in 6th grade. So like, yeah, there was a group of people that did find me attractive, but then again, there was obviously a group of people who didn't find me attractive at all, and that's okay. I want to go ahead and make that known right quick. Do not sit here and try to please everybody and make sure that everybody likes you or that everybody finds you attractive, because obviously not everybody's gonna find you attractive. And you know what, that's okay. I used to be hurt about that because it's like, I don't know, I got to this one point where like, when I started to get a whole bunch of compliments from random strangers on the internet, it made me feel good about myself. But then like, there would be people that would sit here and talk bad about me and be like, oh, she's not that cute, or I don't find her cute, or she's ugly, or she's this and that and the third. And it would hurt my feelings. Like, it got to the point where I was more focused on the negative stuff people said about me than the actual positive stuff. Like, back in 6th grade, there was honestly a good amount of people that complimented me. Like, there was people that told me I was pretty, and there was, you know, all these boys that had crushes on me, all these boys that liked me or whatever. I don't want to sound like no pick me girl, but anyways, you know, like in 6th grade, there was people that found me attractive, and it's like, it made me feel special. But then again, we had people that didn't find me attractive, and people that would sit here and talk bad about me, people who would call me ugly to my face, and it really hurt my feelings. And you want to know the crazy thing? I'm not gonna say any names, but there was this one person who used to call me ugly to my face back in 6th grade. Guess what? Now, that person is one of the main people now that will sit here and be like, you're so pretty, oh my gosh, you're so pretty, you look so pretty, you're so pretty, and do. And it's like, I'm not mad at them for it, you know, like, okay, it was back in 6th grade, but it's like, I still think about it. Like, I still find it really funny, because it's crazy, because it's like, back in 6th grade, you used to call me ugly, but now all of a sudden, I'm so pretty. Like, But yeah, the main point that I'm trying to make here is that don't try to be a people pleaser. Don't try to sit here and make sure that everybody finds you attractive, because not everybody's gonna like you. Not everybody's gonna find you attractive. Not everybody's gonna be very fond of you. You know, like, not everybody's gonna want to be around you. And you're just gonna have to learn to not please everybody. Like, do not sit here and please everybody. Don't. Because back when I was younger, I used to be one of those people that would try to sit here and please everybody, and it can really affect your self-esteem so bad. But yeah, I used to constantly get body shamed throughout middle school, and I was extremely insecure, guys. Like, I was so insecure. So, like, first of all, 7th and 8th grade, those were the time where we were, you know, wearing the mask on our face and everything. I remember back in 7th grade, I was so insecure to the point that during lunch, I didn't take my mask off. Like, everybody and their mama would be taking their mask off. You wanna know what I did? So, like, I had my mask on my face, and what I would do is, like, let's just pretend this is a cracker. I would take this cracker and I would lift my mask up a little bit, and then I'd eat the cracker. Like, I would not take it off at all. Like, I would literally have crumbs all up in my mask and everything, having to constantly wash my mask just because I was too insecure to take it off. But yeah, it also was because I was very insecure about my teeth at the time, which is another thing I'm going to get into. Fixing myself up, when I started to put more attention and more effort into my looks, that's also another thing that helped me feel better about myself. It also is because, you know, like, as time went on, I started to grow into my features, and I still am growing into my features, because it's like, I know in 5 years from now, I'm gonna look back on this and I'm gonna be like, oh my gosh, I look so young, I look so little, I look so this and that and the third. Because it's like, I literally, a few weeks ago, I was looking back on videos and pictures of me from 8th grade, which was only 3 years ago, because I'm a junior in high school now. I was looking back on pictures and videos from me from 8th grade, and I was like, oh my gosh, I look so different now. Like, I look like a completely different person. And getting into that, when I started putting more effort into my looks, first of all, getting braces was one of the best things that has ever happened to me. Now, getting braces, that wasn't really any of my control. My parents are the ones who got me braces. They're the ones who paid for me braces. They're the ones who paid for my braces, and to this day, I'm still so thankful that they did that. Like, it's been 7 months since I got my braces off, and it's like, now all I hear from people when it comes to my teeth, like, I could just be talking to somebody and they could be like, your teeth are so pretty, you have such a pretty smile, your teeth are perfect. And then on top of that, when I like post pictures of me smiling or TikToks of me smiling and showing off my teeth, like, these compliments people give me on my teeth, like, it makes me feel so good. Because it's crazy, because it's like a few years ago, back when my teeth were throwing up gang signs, I didn't hear none of this. But it's like, now that my teeth are literally perfect, it's like, it's a whole nother ball game. I'm hearing like all these compliments about my teeth. And also another thing, I swear, I don't care what anybody says, braces changed my face. And I'm saying that in a good way. Like, braces changed my face in a good way. But it's like, yeah, that's one thing. Getting braces was a big part to me looking better. But another part to me looking better, if you can't get braces, because it wasn't just braces that helped me look better, but putting more effort into my hair. I started learning how to do cute natural hairstyles on my hair. I started learning how to take care of my curls, and you know, it was, yeah, it got to the point where I could go to school. I remember back in 7th grade, back when I was in 7th grade, I used to get a lot of compliments on my hair. Like, there'll be girls that'll be like, I love your edges, I love your curls, your hair is so pretty, and this and that and the third. So yeah, like, learning how to do your hair, whether it's learning how to braid your hair or just learning how to take care of your natural hair, that is definitely one thing that can help you look better, because the better your hair looks, the better you look. Because it's like, if I took these braids out right now and my hair is all wild and all over the place, I'm gonna look kind of crazy. Like, I love my natural hair, but like, if I was to take these braids out right now, hair not washed, not detangled, just out, I would low-key look crazy. But another thing that helped me improve my appearance was starting to take care of my skin. First of all, my skin was clear all the way up until 9th grade. It's like 9th grade, that's when I started to have breakouts, and yeah. Luckily, my skin is getting back into shape now. I have makeup on though, but like, still, my skin looks really good. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, a win is a win. You know, like getting a good skincare routine, taking care of your skin, that is definitely one big thing that can help you look better. And then makeup is also another thing that helps you look better. I like to kind of keep my makeup look kind of natural, because I'm gonna be honest with y'all, if I just do like a full big glam and it makes me look like a completely different person, I'm gonna start to sit here and look at myself and be like, ugh, I look so weird without this makeup on. Like, I don't really look that good anymore. Like, I'm gonna start feeling all insecure, which is why I like to keep my makeup, you know, kind of light, not too much. Just, you know, the good old foundation, concealer, blush, lip combo, and yeah, just keep it like that. That's another reason why I'm scared to try lashes, because like, if it makes me look like a whole different person and I look 1,000 times better when I'm on, I'm gonna be feeling like somebody's auntie or somebody's granny when I take them off. So like, yeah. But and also, changing up your wardrobe and getting a whole bunch of new clothes is definitely a good way to make yourself look better and feel better about yourself. But in general, it's not about what's on the outside, it's more about what's on the inside. Changing around my appearance did help me feel better about myself, and it did help me look better. But then again, at the same time, it was more of my mindset too. Like, cause like back when I used to be really insecure, I would do stuff to try to make myself look better and feel better about myself. And during the moment, it could work, but right after that, I'm just gonna be sitting there still insecure. Which is why I knew I had to change my mindset around, and it was time to better myself. It was time to start thinking more positive about myself, start being happier with myself. It was time to give myself a change mentally. Changing yourself physically is definitely important too, but it's more about your mentality. Because I mean, if you're just sitting here changing yourself physically just so you can feel better about yourself, you're not going to be satisfied long. You need to truly look at yourself and be like, I'm definitely beautiful. I love myself. I'm confident. And even if you still care about what people say, it's okay. Because eventually, as time goes on, you're going to start to care less and less and less. Honestly, here I am now. I still do care about what people say, but I don't care about what people say as much as I did when I was in middle school. And honestly, the way my confidence is going now, I truly believe that in the future, when I'm a grown woman, I will not care about anything anybody has to say about me. Like, seriously, like, somebody could sit here, I could be walking down the street feeling all nice and cute, and somebody could call me ugly and it would not hurt my feelings at all. Like, I genuinely believe that one day I'm going to be that confident. Like, nothing you can say can hurt my feelings. Genuinely. And it's like, I'm kind of already getting there. I'm definitely already getting there, because there has been some times where people have said negative stuff about me and it didn't hurt my feelings at all. Like, back when I was in elementary school or maybe even middle school, somebody could sit here and say something rude to me and I would probably cry about it. I would go home and cry about it. But the way I am now, somebody could say something rude to me and it won't hurt my feelings at all. But honestly, it's kind of like it's a hit or miss. It's a hit or miss, honestly, because it's like most of the time I won't care and I'll just continue on with my life, and then other times I'll sit here and I'll probably be thinking about it for a few minutes or a few hours, but then after that I won't care anymore and I'll go back to being extremely obsessed with myself. And speaking of obsessed with myself, another thing that made me feel better about how I look is not using filters anymore. Like, when it comes to me making TikToks, I do use filters when I make TikToks. I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. I do use filters when I make TikToks, but the filters I use, they don't change my facial features. They don't change my facial features at all. The type of filters I use, they probably just make my skin appear more clear, or it just changes the color of the video altogether, if you know what I'm talking about. But when I stopped using filters and I started making TikToks and taking pictures with no filter on, I started to fall in love and get used to my natural face. But like, trust me, I still look better in the mirror. Like, I look good in this camera screen right now, but I look 1,000 times better in that mirror. But I'm pretty sure everybody and their mama think they look better in the mirror, because I swear, like, the mirror is powerful. In the camera screen, it's like, I don't even know what's going on, but like in the mirror, literally chef's kiss. But yeah, also taking pictures of myself, because you know, as you can see, I love to take pictures of myself. I love my face. I love to take pictures of my face, and I love to show my face off, because I know I look good. I know I look good. So, you know, like, of course I love to take pictures of myself. But yeah, taking pictures of my face definitely helped me fall in love with my face, because it's like I'll just sit here and I'll look at these pictures and I'll be like, oh my gosh, like I look so pretty. I really did so good in these pictures. I mean, of course, if I stare at it too long, I'm gonna start to notice that I got like 3 different eyeballs sitting on my head or something. But like, for the most part though, I'll look at it and I'll be like, oh my gosh, I actually look really pretty. The whole point that I'm trying to make is that confidence is a mindset that you need to create yourself. If you want to become more confident, you need to put in the work to become more confident. And yes, I'm not saying it's going to happen overnight. It's obviously going to take some time. But if you want to better yourself, if you want to glow up, you need to have more confidence. It all starts with your mindset. You need to fake it until you make it. That's exactly what I did. And here I am now, and I feel good about myself. Most of the time, at least. Obviously, not all the time, but most of the time, I feel very good about myself. But thank you guys for watching. Please remember that you are loved and you are beautiful. And make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And bye.